Well, good morning. Today is Tuesday. I had to think for a minute. Tuesday, August 28th, and no walking today because I'm trying to get this centered a little bit better. It's hot. It's so hot and it's so muggy, and it's just unbearable out there. And you know, I'm not a spring chicken as much as I like to think I'm a spring chicken, and I have to realize that some things I just are beyond my capabilities, and walking in this heat is beyond my capabilities. Although I can walk like in 2 below, but make it 90 and I can't. I just can't. But so I have the girls today. They're in the back room. They've already had breakfast and lunch, and it's almost, I said good morning and it's almost afternoon. It's 1:10. I've done some laundry, actually 3 loads of laundry. How do 2 people have so much laundry? I don't understand. But then, you know, you have your whites and you have your towels and then you have your colors and blah, blah, blah. Tomorrow I'll do the sheets, and so I'll have the bed linen to do tomorrow. Always something, always something. And then I'm looking at my floors. They need to be done. My house is not the cleanest. It's neat, but it's clean. It's clean enough. I'm clean enough for company. Come on over. Come on over. I always have coffee. I don't drink coffee, but I always have coffee. I always have tea. Flavored tea, too. I haven't had a flavored tea in a while. I might have to have some today. I have to think on that. Sounds good, doesn't it? Sounds good to me. Tonight's my sibling dinner, so I plan on having a very low point breakfast. And I did really well I stayed on track yesterday. Sunday, it's just, you know, like the more I find that the more I eat things that aren't healthy, I should put it that way, things that aren't healthy, that I'm hungrier, and I'm always trying to eat something else because that just didn't quench that hunger. And so that, like, I had the candy bar. Well, first, sorry about that. First of all, I had the Twinkies that I went and bought, but I did have candy in the freezer, and I have, because I like a frozen Hershey bar, and so I had the Twinkies, which didn't satisfy it, and then I had the Hershey bar, and then I had the pizza, and I had the pop. But the more I ate, the more I wanted something else, and everything I ate was not satisfying my hunger. Whereas when I have my breakfast, I mean, I know it's humongous with all those berries, and I have no blackberries or raspberries. I only have strawberries. But anyway, the more I eat of that stuff, it quenches my hunger, and it fills me up, and it doesn't make me crave other things. And so I think that there's additives and stuff like nicotine in cigarettes. I think that there's something in processed foods that make you think that you need something else. I don't know that for a fact, but I'd lean that way, that was the case. And I know I kind of beat myself up, but I'm kind of really proud of the fact that in the past, like, I've joined Weight Watchers. This is like my 4th or 5th attempt at Weight Watchers. But I know that this time it's going to stick, and for a variety of reasons. The main reason I really do believe is YouTube. I think that the fact that I have to be more accountable, not to just the scale, but to the people that are following me. I try to set an example, whether it's good or bad, I don't know, but I do try to set an example, and I like to show you my highs and my lows because I think we all go through it. And I think that the fact that I'm sticking to it this time, it's taken me a long time to finally figure it out. And like I said, it's coming on 2 years in December, and I've lost 76 pounds, so that's really good. I'm really proud of that. I would really like to hit the 100 pounds by the end of December, but I know that's not going to happen. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop trying, because, you know, I'm going to try. I'm going to get pretty darn close. I think I'm going to get pretty darn close because, as I said, September is going to be Sandy's successful September. And with that being said, Diane Evans had offered me a suggestion that maybe we could do a challenge together for that. And so I think I might do a Facebook challenge and then just post like on Facebook. I'm trying to think of what I would do, but I don't know. I have to think of something. But it's either going to be like the water, tracking our water, or just tracking that we stay within our points. I list all my foods in a book. Sometimes I do it on my app, but I'm not 100% committed to the app, but I'm 100% committed to the book, because even if I go out to eat, I always put it in the book what I had. And I like it in the book because to me it's easier to go back a few pages and look, not even a few pages, because I have, like, this is probably my fourth or fifth book that I have my foods in, and I can look it up easier and figure out what I had and what worked for me and what didn't work in certain weeks. So that's what I like to do. But anyway, I just think that in the past I would always try to lose weight, and if I did join Weight Watchers, if I didn't feel like going to the meeting, I'd skip the meeting, and then who would know whether I gained or lost? I would be the only one that would know, and whether I won or not, it didn't really matter. And then you'd fall behind on the payments, because back when I went, you had to pay by the week. They didn't have monthly fees. And so if I didn't have the money that week, I didn't go, or whatever. You know, whatever reason I came up with that I didn't want to go. But now that I know that I'm accountable to people, I'm a little more diligent with it. I'm sticking with it. And so I would say number one is YouTube and all of your support. That's top of my list. And the second thing would be the Weight Watchers, just really realizing that this is going to take, and Anita doesn't like this word journey, but this is my trip, I guess. Would you like that better, Anita? This is my trip that I'm taking. But it's a slow process, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to learn from my mistakes. In the past, that Sunday would have threw me off, and I would have just gave up. And in the past, if I've only lost a pound or less, I'd think, what's the point? I'm starving myself for the week, and I've only lost like a pound. And I'm not starving myself. I'm eating the things I want to eat, and I'm putting them in within reason. I'm not by any means lighting any fires under my butt, getting the weight off quicker. But I think that the slower I go, the more I'm learning about myself, and the more I'm learning what I can do and what I can't do. And I know that I can't have very many Sundays like that. So I just know that I'm not going to be doing that. I'm just going to, September is going to be my successful month. It really is. I'm not going to set a goal, because as Cindy Pope knows, I cannot set goals. I cannot set goals. And she always reminds me of that gently. I say this all the time. I have very thick skin. You will not hurt my feelings. If you're downright mean, yeah, you're going to hurt my feelings. But if you give me a suggestion that you really feel is helpful, I accept it. I really do, because I just know that you're giving it to me out of love and respect. And, and I've been very fortunate. Although, you know what? I have one of my followers followed me over that always gives me a dislike. I always had one on the other channel. They followed me over here, so I always get a dislike. So, hi, how you doing? Hit the dislike button once again. I don't care. But anyway, it's just funny. It's just some people just have nothing better to do. It's just, and you know what? There's negative Nellies in your life. They're all around you. You just gotta move past them, because for every one negative Nelly there's at least 100 good people. So that's how I look at life, And then really the people that are so negative, I feel sorry for them, because they have a sad life then if they're always looking for negativity. You can always find something negative. I always like to turn some kind of a negative into a positive. The negative for me on Sunday was I was so poor on my judgment of food. I just made very poor choices. But the positive thing is I learned from it. So, negative, positive. Also, I wanted everybody to go over to Gina Pearson's channel, and I'll try to remember to leave a link down below. She's having eye surgery today, and I know she'd appreciate some prayers. I love the Gina. That's what she calls herself, the Gina. I love her channel, and she just needs some prayers. She's having some issues with her eye, and today's their day of her surgery, so please remember her. And I wanted to give a shout out, congratulations to Michelle Zerber. She's lost 82 pounds since January of 17. And Donna Pazzelli has lost 85 pounds in 2 years. She's gained a little bit of back because she had some illness issues, but she's right back on track now. That's all that really matters. So once again, mine and Carrie over at Weight Watchers with Carrie, and I'll leave her link down below too. We're going to do a challenge next week, and I think you're going to kind of like the stuff I picked out. It's stuff that I use and that helped me on my journey, and hopefully they'll help you too. So. Okay, I gotta go make something to eat, because I am getting hungry. And look, I babbled on for 10 minutes. For somebody that didn't think she had anything to say, I sure said a lot. Okay, I only have strawberries because I don't have any blackberries or blueberries. Or not blueberries, I don't like blueberries. Blackberries or raspberries. But I'm going to try to eat a little bit more vegetables. And I have decided I'm going to go with the peach tea today. And I'm going to have it in my frosty cup. So anyway, I started my day with a prayer. I drank 80 ounces of water. I've been very thirsty this morning. My quote is, it took me more than a day to put on, it's going to take more than a day to come off. I've used this quote before, but it's so true. And then I also like this one, think about what you're eating and ask yourself this question. Is this food going to get me to my goal or take me one step further away from it? I should have read that on Sunday. Definitely should have read that on Sunday. But it's 0 for my mushrooms, cucumber, tomato, banana, egg, tea, water, and cauliflower. 2 points for my 2 tablespoons of spinach artichoke dip, and 4 points for my 1 ounce of pepper Colby Jack cheese. So it's a 6-point meal, and I still have 17 points. I'm going to look at the menu before I go, and I am going to choose wisely, and I will let you see what I have, because I'm not going to make a poor choice. Well, as always, I had a good time. It was funny because I don't know if it's just that we're just getting old and cranky and that, but my brother was saying, you know, like in school they offer you courses on construction and home economics and all that other stuff. They ought to do a course on being a waitress because our waitress was just more interested in leaning on the bar and watching up at the TV, seeing the news and stuff like that. But the food was good. I got and I think I chose pretty wisely. I had a grilled chicken sandwich, and a crock of onion soup, and a glass of iced tea, and a glass of water. And it was it came on a hoagie bun, which is a little high in points, but the chicken was grilled to perfection, and it had lettuce and tomato on it. And I didn't eat fries. See, I wanted the bread, so I thought bread, fries, bread, fries, bread, fries. So I went with the bread. Although I really wanted the fries. They looked really good. Denise said fries. Anyway, so we had a good time. My brother, he shaved that awful beard. He shaved it off. It looked so nice. Mary, when she got there, she says, I wasn't sure I was going to sit at the right table. It didn't even look like him. He looked younger, too. I told him that, too. He did look a little bit younger. But he's still going to grow his mustache back, which I think he needed a mustache. You know, the beard the goatee wasn't so bad when it was trimmed, but when he had that ZZ Top look going, no, not so much. Not so much. Tomorrow I have just Alyssa, and then Thursday I have both Alyssa and Sophia, and Sophia to be the last time I have her because she starts back to school on Tuesday. Her mother's all excited because it saves her. Christy works probably maybe 10 minutes west of her house, but to bring Sophia to me, she's got to go 30 minutes east. So she's got to do 30 minutes east and then 30 minutes back to her house and then another 10 minutes. So I don't know. I would have just found somebody in the neighborhood, but I'm glad she picked me because I like watching Sophia. I do. I had a good time with Sophia this summer. I really did. And then Alyssa starts in middle school. She starts school on Wednesday next week. And her mom's a teacher, and she's already back to school because she teaches in a Catholic school. That's why I'm going to have Alyssa for the next couple days. But David's a senior. They're all getting too old, too fast. Okay, giveaways coming up on Saturday, so get ready. I think you're gonna like the stuff I picked. I really do. So give this video a like, subscribe if you're new to my channel, leave a comment, and share it if you think it'll help somebody. So I will see you guys in the morning.